better be. Falling asleep, right before a game is a great way to start a session. I'll tell you what, my God.
True. A point of exhaustion really capped you there.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's fucking great. So, hi everyone. Sorry, your DM is apparently very tired and fell asleep about a half hour ago and woke up late and just woke up about a couple minutes ago. So, apologies if I sound a little tired. Apparently.
Hopefully, you'll slowly just wake up as things progress.
I don't know. That'll be up to you guys if you yell at me enough, I guess. Also, the worst part was because I had Streamlabs open, none of your messages were getting through.
Oh no!
Because it was on streamer mode.
Oh.
So I could have been out for a while. Luckily, I just choking on my own spit and woke up.
Well, you're alive now, and
I mean, I was alive. I was just sleeping.
Yeah, you didn't choke on your own spit. That's a blessing in itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I certainly can't wait to see what goes to happen. Ketrin just beat up a big lizard boy.
I finished it with a natural 20, and I'm so fucking happy with it.
Yep. Just give me 1 second because we got to paste this everywhere like normal. So,
yep.
You know the drill. Just give me 1 minute.
Smack yourself a few times and see if you're okay.
Dude, I smacked myself. I screamed into a towel. I've done all the tricks right now just to try and wake my ass back up.
Fair.
So we'll go from there. All right. Oh, music. Let's see, is this...
There's a music somewhere.
Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay. Alrighty, so is everybody ready to start tonight's session that Zorn is apparently just getting awake for?
Yes.
Good morning.
Literally. Alright, because anyway, last time on the Wings of Freedom, our party spent some time in Vix's castle after arriving there. They found some rather interesting odds and ends. A rat trap, books, and a few skeletons here or there. But eventually they did settle down for the night, till in the next morning they ate a nice hearty breakfast, teleported towards the village of the Saurians, where they didn't have so well of negotiations, as Lockjaw terrified a bunch of them except for Ketrin, who challenged him to a duel in order to see what the outcome would be. Well, it turns out that the outcome would be Boomy's going to get caught trying to cheat. Mallow's going to dissolve the situation. Bavin's going to roll very well on a stealth check, apparently. And Ketrin is going to end up beating a Tyrannosaurus Rex and Lockjaw in single combat. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we start tonight's session, as Ketrin starts to hand Lockjaw or goes to feed Lockjaw a healing potion, where Bavine just calls out, No, I got him, and casts Healing Word.
Okay.
Does he have to roll just in case of magic?
Yep. But still.
He fails. It's like, oh shit.
I cast healing word. I cast healing word. That's not how you pronounce fireball.
And you say that with a natural 1.
Oh no!
We're starting out this stream strong.
And what have you
I'm
done?
casting magic. Let's see what it will be.
Hold on.
If he actually casts fireball, I will fucking lose my shit.
We're gonna find out.
Catch it. Throw it back.
That don't work like that, but he does cause wild magic. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, there's just poof, fog all around everybody for a quick second. As he just goes, what the?
Of course.
Do I shrink yet?
You're still big for right now. As Heavy Scale is still sitting on you.
Because the moment I'm shrink, I'm technically free from the bindings.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it just elongated after. That'd be horrible.
I'll feed him the greater healing potion.
Yeah. No, he actually the healing word does go off. There's just
Oh,
fog
it does.
everywhere.
Never mind.
Yeah.
In
So
that
he
case,
actually
it's
starts to stir, and he just. Talk about a bad nap.
Yeah,
this-
well,
When did this fog get here?
someone tried to heal you and it didn't go as well.
My bad.
Let me get.
Yeah, he gets up. All right, Boomy. At this point, you do shrink down. However, roll me just a general dex check.
And see how that
Okay,
would go.
general dex check.
Yep.
Okay. Not a dexterity saving throw, just straight dex.
Just straight dex.
You are currently tied up.
Mhm.
You're lucky you're getting a dex check.
Technically, I'm not going to be tied up when I shrink, but
Well,
I guess I might be set on.
it's to see if something happens when you shrink.
Let's see.
Okay. Dex to dexterity. Make sure I'm set to normal and go.
24, not
24.
bad. Yeah, as you shrink just enough that heavy scale falls on their butt, and you're able to get up.
I scamper away on all fours.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And heavy scale just looks over and just starts shaking their mullet. You're like, "Arr!"
I climb a tree.
You can't see right now. There's fog all around you.
I disappear into the fog, I guess.
Like the-
you
like the
climbed the tallest thing you could touch.
No.
I would
Like the gremlin they are, they disappear into the mist.
I use nimble escape and get away.
Yeah, speaking of which, eventually the fog cloud does clear after about a minute or so with the strong breeze. You guys all see Keatron standing up, holding Lockjaw in the center, who seems to be nursing a wound on his neck as he just goes, fine. He looks towards the crowd and he just barks out, all right. Which, Mallow, you hear this. The rest of you don't, because you don't speak that Draconic.
Yep.
All right. Prepare the celebration. And all
Ooh.
at once, you all hear just a general murmuring, and then everybody seems to get busy. There's movement here and there. A bunch of the Saurians start moving about, jostling this way. A bunch are grabbing cooking pots. Some are going into their houses and such. And it seems to be a rather big hustle and bustle around.
I'll help him towards the edge of where the fighting pit was, to where.
I mean, he
Balvin
can.
is, and,
I mean, yeah, he can walk.
still helping.
Mm-hmm.
Right, celebration. Perfect.
Yeah, and by the way, behind you, the Tyrannosaurus just stomps behind you. It's hurt, but not as much as Lockjaw was.
Yeah.
Alright. I will go ahead and try to search for the Boomy, who apparently scared away like a rat. Probably scared of the big, mean dino people.
I mean, Boomy, are you intentionally trying to hide, or are you just like scurrying off for prosperity's sake?
I'm just trying to keep away from anyone who might want to try to tie me up again. Just get away from the mob in case they're interested in me still.
All right, just roll me a stealth check then.
You know, maybe climb on top of a hut where they can't really fall without crashing to the roof.
I mean, some of them can fly, but you know, hey.
So stealth? Okay.
Yep. Which, I mean, you do have disadvantage because you have armor. So, I mean, this
They
makes
also
sense.
had a natural one.
Yeah, I know. So this is perfect. As you start scanning, Boomy is literally cowering right behind Heavy Scale.
Are you
Heavy Scale does not turn around.
Not with a natural one, they don't.
I'm just
What is the
standing
total of that
behind.
natural one? What is
7.
the total of that natural? Okay,
7.
yeah, no, they.
No.
Just-
It's,
I'm just standing behind
Wow.
Heavy Scale doing that like Looney Tunes bit. Where
Oh
they
yeah,
turn,
it's
I just
Looney
step
Tunes. They
back.
got their maul. They're like turning around, this and that. Boomy's just scurrying behind them. It's a total Looney Tunes moment, and it's you all are just watching like, what the hell? Because all your passive are way higher than that. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
Heavy Scale,
I-
big and brawny, not the greatest at eyes.
Yeah.
Big and brawny, not brainy.
Oh boy. All right. This is embarrassing. I'll just leave Boomy to what she's doing and just tell Heavy Scale, like, well, why don't you prepare the celebration instead of trying to focus on the little gremlin?
Me find, me catch, me sit.
Why do you want to sit on her?
Easy way to keep not to move.
Uh,
I mean, if you want, I can also make sure she don't move.
You don't understand that.
True.
yeah.
Ignore me.
Yeah.
She's behind you, by the way.
I don't like
I'll tell it to Ketrin on what she's saying and be
Alright.
like,
Okay, Trinden's just like, she's behind you, by the way.
that. It's that Looney Tunes lock eyes that it's just like that you two see each other.
I sprint.
She
Oh,
starts
no.
chasing after you.
oh my, Boomy, you're making it worse for yourself.
I don't want to be sat on.
Benny Hill starts playing. Dun, 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 dun.
I would like to jump on Kyrion's back and climb on him like a cat trying to get away from something. Oh, God.
Keatrin, do you allow this?
Keatron's just kind of standing there. If it happens, it happens. So sure.
Okay.
I just wrap myself around his head and just hissing at the guy.
Yeah,
Heavy
Lockjaw is just standing right beside you guys as Heavy Scale is like her 5 foot some odd frame is just trying to just get at you and just put her down. But you don't understand, Keatrin.
Wait, Heavy Scale is short?
Put her down. I'm not
Yeah,
holding her.
Heavy
What
Scale
the
is
fuck
short
you
and
want?
squat.
How tall is she, you said?
About 5 foot some.
So she's only slightly taller than Boomy.
Yeah, but weighs a considerable amount more.
Hey, how about this? How about you sit on me instead? Leave the gremlin alone. Let her do her own
Ugh.
thing.
You know that meme of just like the eyes just turning and they flash red, like
The lens
Yeah.
flare.
yeah, the lens flare. And then as she starts to take one step, a large red hand lands on her as Lockjaw just turns and just says, "Let it go." And she just and she stomps off, leaving you guys with Lockjaw.
I pry Boomy off my face.
Exactly. It's just like there's just
like-
like nails
It's
digging
like
in.
peeling. Like
Yeah.
peeling you off my face. I'm just like, if you jump on me again, I will peg you as far as I can throw you.
What?
Cool. He'll put you down.
Lockjaw looks around at you and then he turns up and he just goes, "Sharptooth, go." And you see the Tyrannosaurus Rex start to make its way out of the village with a heavy with a slight limp.
So,
Let's
if
sort
you
her.
won,
It's barely.
does that mean the deal is gone through? Will it be...
I will work with this Vix to deal with this Thunder King, yes.
I look around.
Cool.
You don't see anything.
I was half expecting to pop out of thin air.
We'll go get her soon.
You don't have to do that. I'm right here, actually.
Or
I knew it!
You could be right here, apparently.
Yes,
Okay.
great invisibility is such a useful spell. I mean, seriously. And she just materializes out of there. Just literally right in front of you guys. Just, like, leaning on her staff.
Okay.
Oh, Keatrin, by the way, that growth should last just about... oh, we're done now. And you immediately...
Cool.
Mario shrink.
like you got hit by a Goomba.
Mm-hmm. You got hit by a
I mean,
boomy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm like so much bigger. I forgot.
You were for a second. Now you're not.
Yeah. Okay.
And Lockjaw just looks. Vex.
That sword hit like a fucking brick.
It was my father's sword, and my father's sword before him, and before him. And Vix just rolls eyes. And your father's sword? Yes, yes, yes. We understand. It's a long family heirloom. He just
Calm
growls
down.
at her.
Vix,
down,
maybe
Vix.
not antagonize him.
Well, he
Yeah,
said
we
he'd
just-
work with us. I mean,
Yes,
Doesn't
but
mean
you
have
also
to be a bitch.
look. We're trying to work on friendly relations, or at least something that you guys can cooperate in some regard. So I don't think it'd be a good idea to annoy him.
I am being friendly. I was saying it's father and not just moving along the conversation so we can get to the part where we plan to how to take down this tree. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Fair.
You just see Lockjaw just like hold his hand on his, on his big snout and just rub his eyes like, oh crap.
We can tell that they have not had a lot of social instances.
Thank God the festival will be tonight.
All right. And
So
should
is
we
this
plan
all-
there or should we plan now?
Well, I definitely. Oh no, this music was good, but now we're a little
Now
intense.
it's as foreboding.
Yeah, hold up. He just. Oh, here we go. Much better. There we go. He just looks around and just goes, "Come to my tent, all of us. All of you. Let's go." And he kind of starts walking away with a slight limp.
Oh
Guess we
boy.
follow.
Okay.
Mhm.
I follow
I guess we'll
suit.
follow.
All right. Eventually, you'll make his way into his basically lodging. Once more, the animal hides sprout out. The various different trees going around with the giant bones silhouetted on the sides as well. As he just you ever see a man that comes home after insanely tired after a long hard day's worth of work, and they kind of just let their clothes just fall to the wayside?
Hmm.
Yeah.
You just see him start to undo just a bunch of different clasps and stuff. He first takes off his greatsword and just let it sits down. In about 5 minutes or so, he just gets his press play off and just chucks it to the ground where it's been indented and stuff, and he just slams the rest of his bulk into his chair. He just sits and just goes, All right. Would any of you care for a drink?
I'd love one right now, honestly. That'd be beautiful.
Good drink.
I'll just take a water.
Sure, I'll take a drink. Levine just goes, all right. And he, heavy scale, just looks over at... God damn it, Lockjaw. Too many dino names, and Zorn is tired. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Lockjaw
takes
his hand and he wraps it on his chair 3 times with just a dun dun dun, and you see a rather slim, what do you call it? Long-jawed individual come in with bluish gray scales. They seem to have little quills that come out at the back of their head. They look almost like a cousin of Lockjaw's, except a little bit skinnier. And on two of their feet, you see long hooked talons, actually. Almost like a raptor's talon, you know what I mean?
Yep. Velociraptor.
Yeah, kinda, except a little bit bigger.
Hmm.
And obviously humanoid. And he's just like, Fleetfoot, fetch them the tuka. Oh, and the water.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Keisha
And-
just sits down on the ground.
Yeah, Fleetfoot nods and goes, and eventually, after about a couple of minutes of waiting, Fleetfoot comes back with a tray and several mugs along with a water skin as they pass them out to you.
Yeah.
You see, except for you, Mallow, a almost blackish liquid. It looks like molasses, except it has the consistency of like water. And you see,
down it.
yeah, you see Lockjaw grab one too, and he starts drinking it.
I sniff it.
It actually has surprisingly no odor.
I drank it.
Yeah. As everybody proceeds to drink it. Mallow, you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
You guys get the most sourest taste you have ever tasted in your life. It's like drinking straight salt.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That was
And
dry.
you kind of choke it back for a minute, and you're kind of like but then the interesting thing happens with it. It starts to turn sweet. Like candy almost in your mouth.
Mm.
And it leaves just like a present, almost vanilla taste afterwards.
Beautiful.
You just see Lockjaw just drinking his. You can see that his face is a little like grimaces a little bit in the beginning, but then relaxes as it sweetens up. Good tuka.
Never had anything like that
Can
before.
I tell if this
That's
is alcoholic or not?
Roll me just a general survival check, Boomy.
I should be able to like the taste the alcohol content. So yeah, let's see. Survival. Wham.
Dwayne. Oh yeah, it's alcoholic. How strong?
It's-
You don't know, but there is a slight taste.
I drink back some more.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Kietrin.
He just finishes his and is like, that's... Oh, wow, that's sweet.
Yes. It is a specialty we make here.
I'll have to come back to get some. This shit is good.
Yes. But enjoy. It will be flowing tonight.
So, if you don't mind me asking,
Hmm.
what is this celebration? Because I don't understand.
A leader was bested in combat. We celebrate the victor's performance. And also, we're going to be going to war, so they don't know that yet, but let them have one peaceful night before that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
For all they know, you just challenged me to a duel.
True, they don't know what we talked about here in the tent before.
No.
Hmm.
Only Fleetfoot does, and that's just because they listen. Like they're supposed to. Fleetfoot just bows.
Fair enough.
Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to handle against a tree, and let alone its, the Thunder King, whatever it's controlling.
To be fair, I don't think the Thunder King is the biggest issue. I think it'll be the easiest fight of them all.
Vic's
The tree
kinda,
shouldn't be too difficult, but we're gonna need some heavy power for it.
and that's where I come in, Vix smiles. I'm sure you're aware I'm a very big practitioner of magic. Lockjaw just kind of grimaces at that, but nods solemnly. I have a variety of spells at my disposal, one of which would allow me to, let's just say, fight as a full-grown, well, not full-grown because it's not ancient, but a decently sized dragon.
Okay.
Oh.
And I can do that a couple of times.
That will definitely help with the tree.
Yes, I could definitely distract the tree with that. Plus, I also have various different magics to be able to do that. Plus, my skeleton army has already started marching on its way here. Not to attack, just to be on standby.
Wait,
Well,
I feel stupid.
Hmm?
He looks to Mallow.
yeah.
Don't you have that spell that sends people to a different plane?
Only temporary, but yeah.
Hmm.
Could you not do that to the tree?
Can I do an Arcana check about this?
Yeah, actually, go ahead. Let's see what you know, because you know a little bit about it.
Dag nabbit.
I mean, it might work. It's originally from the Feywild, but it's definitely been. You're not sure. Basically,
I'm not sure.
yeah, basically it'd be a coin flip.
Okay.
I'd have to test it to see if it can work, because either way, if I do bring it back to the Feywild, it's just gonna cause a mess over there too.
True, but like, from what I've heard from you and your friend, well, less so. I haven't heard much from your friend. He was just an asshole. But you, like, it's chaotic there, isn't it? Far more than here.
It is, but I don't think people would. I don't know. I wouldn't want it that chaotic. Having a big tree trying to devour everybody. My home. Well. it used to
Yes,
be home.
and to also put it in perspective, something that large and that absorbing that kind of magic. I mean, I could only imagine what would happen in the Feywild. Whew.
Oh no.
Magic's
Yeah.
not even stranger than here.
I don't understand magic very well.
Well, if push
Well-
to shove, I still have a thing of explosives on me.
Very well.
True. I still have your judgment chills as well.
Should we make a group then? A team of sorts? Each one doing different things to handle
like-
against the tree?
That might be smart. Well, we need to deal with the Thunder King. That's the big thing we need to deal with. Well, sort of.
I
It's gonna
can.
cause us issues.
Vix looks at you all and just goes, "Me and my skeletons can definitely distract the trees. I can definitely make sure it's pointed in a different direction for sure, but that's not going to stop it completely."
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Lockjaw
And
just
what-
looked. Go ahead. Sorry.
Alright, I was gonna say, there's also a lot of parasitic monsters that are around the tree. Don't want to deal with those, and they can easily wipe out a whole army if not prepared.
Luckily, her skeletons don't have much to. You say corrupt?
Or
True.
lose, really.
So the
It seems like
skeletons
the tree
be the front
saps
line.
onto flesh and
Mm.
living tissue.
Yes.
Skeletons don't have that, thankfully.
Mhm.
Alright.
And yes,
well-
Luafe. They would be the front line. My Saurians would be arranged back up potentially, along with some frontline fighters that can handle their own heavy scale, obviously.
Of course.
If you got them, I recommend axes, big ones. Anything that could
s-
smash or cut down tree.
It seemed to
We-
not like
Hmm.
fire. We did. Mal, you did fire before, did you not?
I cast Fireball, yes. It's fun.
Did it? It seemed to work decently well in the trees.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it did. They really don't like fire. But that would be obvious for a tree.
You
Do-
see. Go ahead.
Do your people have access to make a pitch?
He kind of raises an eyebrow and just goes, "I do not know this word."
It's kind of like a thick substance that burns really well and for a long time. You can like dip the tips of your arrows in it, light your arrows on fire, and launch them.
He scratches his face for a quick second and he just goes, "No, we do not have anything like that, per se, but we do have magic that can be cast upon certain things."
Hey, Vix.
I have alchemical jug. I'm gonna say oil.
Okay.
Like yeah, I'm gonna have it like produce oil. would oil, like if we soak something in oil, would that work?
He kind of, again, not seeming to know what you're doing, but I'm guessing you're pulling out the jug when you do that.
Yeah, I pull out the jug, I say oil, and it produces oil, and I'm also just asking both of them, do you like, would a lot of like flammable oil work?
Well, you had to soak something with the oil, so they had to tie rags around the tips of the arrows.
True.
Easy
And it might go out while flying. I was gonna ask Vic, you've been around this region for a long time.
Yes.
Do you know of any plants or trees that have like a really good flammable sap that could be easily harvested?
Well, you're drinking it technically.
Oh.
Oh.
Not really a sap though, it's more like
I assume it's been distilled.
It's been refined, yes. They have a fermenting process that generally gets rid of the, how you say... What? Oh, I've seen them do it, but I can't really describe it. It's weird how they do it.
So you would say the unrefined stuff could be used as a rudimentary pitch?
Yeah, kind of, but the oil would work too, honestly, with just the rags. They have plenty of rags around here, so...
That works then.
Yeah. If you were to pour that out in several vials, which I'm sure your centaur friend there could make.
Well, yeah, if you want to do that, I can get to work on doing that with you, buddy.
Alright, he pulls out 2 gold pieces and just says, "Give me an hour," and he actually starts he starts using his channel divinity real quick.
Stuff is that flammable. How much of it do they have?
Lockjaw starts thinking. It's not the season for us to collect it, but we do have, I'd say, about 6 barrels right now fermenting. In your language.
Will that explode if lit on fire?
Can't say, we haven't really tried that. But this is news to us that it's flammable.
Vix, would you know?
So the drink that I currently have. Do I have anything? Can I try and light it on fire?
You're just gonna pull out your tinderbox and they start like striking it?
I have a
flint like the tip of it to see if like the top of it like lights fire or not. Catches fire.
Okay.
I mean, I have a flint and striker. Technically, a tinderbox is not a flint and striker.
Ah, well, you wanna?
In the D&D terms, that's basically what you use. But anyway. All right, hold on. Yeah, Kietrin.
I'll pull out a little bit of it, like on the ground.
Well,
so
Kietrin has already started striking at his cup, and yeah, Kietrin, there for a quick second, there's a dull. Phoop.
Oh.
Doesn't burn necessarily, but it definitely does produce a noise.
Oh, okay. So
is the stuff that is still fermenting still thick?
I don't know. We'd have to check. We generally just leave it in the ground.
Because I'm thinking, if we could have Levine or in Zorn maybe make a rudimentary catapult, we could launch flaming barrels of that thick stuff at the tree to try to set it alight. And if it explodes and makes a big fire, it could light parts of the trees on fire and start hurting it.
Yeah, but then Vix just goes, or I may have a spell that you don't need to necessarily make a catapult, but still get the same effects.
Fireball?
No, catapult.
Oh.
Like, there's a spell just called catapult?
Yes, there is.
Man, some wizards is completely uncreative.
I know.
Well, I mean, hey.
It's not even called. It's not even called so and so's magical, fantastical catapult. Just catapult.
Vic's eyes and just goes, uh-huh.
Says the non-magic user.
I can use magic.
Oh, I know Luafei. No, but I was going with naming him after, naming your own spells. Is there a problem with that one?
Did you invent it?
I didn't invent that one, no.
Which one have you invented, if you don't mind me asking? Now I'm curious.
That's a secret for another time. Anyway,
Okay.
back to the planning. As Lockjaw is just... You didn't even see it, but Fleetfoot apparently went out and got him another glass as he just starts drinking another one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I just
All
drink my
right.
really hot drink now.
Yeah. Interesting point. After you let it on fire, it's got like a smoky taste to it instead of that salty taste.
Oh. Oh, Lockjaw, you gotta try this.
Maybe later.
Ooh. I guess rid of the salty taste to it. That's really nice.
Interesting.
All right. Anyway, planning.
Yes.
So we got
So-
we got you to help out with the catapulting flaming barrels to try and hit the tree.
If that substance
Wait.
will work.
I assume it will. Well, I just lit mine on fire and it seems to work, and that's while it's refined. So I'm assuming it's going to work. Assuming the best, we've got Vix to help out with the skeletons to help out, like distract the tree in a certain direction. We've also got Vix to help out throwing catapulting flaming barrels at the tree. We've got the Zorn to help the skeletons in combat as best they can, and
Range generally for that
ranged.
one. I have a
And
lot of
I'm guessing
I have a lot of spellcasters. They're not as proficient as Vix. However, they do generally do a good job of keeping the village safe in times of need. I do
So-
have a few, as you would classify, druids, along with several sorcerers.
Okay, that's good. And I'm guessing that leaves us to deal with the Storm King or Thunder King. And
Yes, and I will be going with you on this endeavor.
Now, that makes sense. You could finally defeat this beast.
in that case, we need to find a way to lure it out. Find the spot where it's going to be. Do we have any
Leave that-
scouts that might be able to find?
Leave
Oh,
that to
sorry.
me.
I assume if he come marched in there, it's gonna come out to meet us.
Let's have our trust on Lockjaw. He has fought this beast so many more times than any of us, which we never seen it yet.
He points to the giant scar on his chest. Yeah, that's how I got this.
Yep.
So we got a basic plan down.
Indeed.
Mhm. By the way, how much oil does that produce, Kietran? Just so I know.
I will pull up the alchemical jug.
Yeah, please pull that up. Because I now finally gave you it.
Oil, it gives me 1/4 quart.
1 quart. Okay.
1 quart.
So Bavine creates about basically a basically a gold's worth jar made of solid metal, because he can only do that. For you to pour that oil in that can last. It can last him for you. So.
I can also set up acid if we really want to. It gives 8 ounces.
I think the oil would be more appropriate because a quart's bigger than ounces.
Okay, cool.
Just
Anything else we could
just
plan
getting
about?
that. So.
I can also get like 4 gallons of beer if we really want to.
I haven't had mead in a while, or beer.
Well-
I generally like tuka, but.
Tomorrow
Vix-
I can produce that much if you so want. We can have a bit before we go to battle.
Yes. And Vix just goes, well, if we're having a party tonight, I wonder.
So, one other thing I probably need to mention, at least to the tribe, that Vix isn't an enemy right now.
An enemy?
Because
Fleetfoot,
like, oh,
start spreading the word. And the blue green scaled Saurian nods and steps out of the tent.
well, that was quick. All right, sweet.
They're a good assistant.
That they are.
Well, I may not have the numbers in terms of an army, per se. My folk are hardy. So,
So should we all help prepare the party, or
no. You can sit
Yeah,
about and do what you want. When the sun goes down, we shall have a feast. Let my people cook for you. Alright?
Yeah.
Enjoy the tuka. Enjoy the food. And Vix, we need to talk. Yes, I'm sure you're wanting the bodies back. Yes.
maybe you could let the bodies have one last hurrah against a great enemy?
His lizard eye slowly turns towards you.
Bunny, I think it'd be better if you don't open your mouth right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking they would be a great boon.
We will talk about it, Boomy. Vix just also politely just goes.
Let the adults talk.
I'll leave.
Yeah.
I'll leave. I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm. You
I'm
guys
just
exit
gonna
the...
relax and take a short rest.
Yeah. Do you guys just want to take a short rest till the party?
Sure. Why not? We'll just relax for the time being.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna start rolling hit dice.
Yeah. All right.
It's 1.
Because you don't know if
Okay,
you're gonna
nice.
fight somebody inside the
Ooh.
celebration. Who knows?
Who knows? 3. 4.
Nope, that's not how that
Okay.
works.
I think that'll be enough. Let me count that up. 12, 22.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find good
30.
music while you're doing that.
37. 45. 45 extra hit points. Sweet.
You are alive.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm feeling so much better after all that.
Yeah, you kind of let your wounds heal. You're kind of sitting down. Vavine's just taking in the sights. And the one thing you notice about this village is they are bustling and moving around. They seem to be frying up these giant, what appears to be some sort of vegetable, and they seem to be mixing in all kinds of ingredients. You see them starting to set up a giant bonfires, like in the center of town. You also see various cooking implements being brought out, where they seem to be bringing giant chunks of meat to start being roasted over an open fire. You see tuka being handed out in various different this ways and that in tankards. You also see like these giant, like different kinds of vegetables coming in. Some look like giant carrots. Others appear to be large purple tubers and things like that. It's just a hustle and bustle of just cooking and everything. And everybody seems to be generally in a good mood. And whereas before you got strange look, you guys are now getting like a sense of respect. Especially you, Kiatran.
I wish some people here spoke common so I could tell them stories about travels.
Oh, man,
I don't
that
know if
feels
they'll
good.
believe you after what you pulled. Sadly.
And eventually, as this starts happening, Vix does exit the tent and just goes, alrighty. That's all taken
So-
care of.
I bet she gets strange looks.
What's the what's the deal with you and Lockjaw now? So you guys buddy?
No, far from it. But I have agreed to give the few skeletons I have of his people won't matter too much in the fighting aspect of it, honestly. So I'm going to return them, and it will be easy. I was okay. Look, I was kind of being a petty bitch on it, honestly, for them attacking me. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
look, I got him to allow me to have us. She points to all of you guys, a nice place to sleep tonight. Okay, he's allowing me to cast my mansion here.
Bullshit. Okay. Wait, you? Hold on, you can cast a mansion?
Yeah. What do you think we slept in last night?
That was a castle, I think.
Yeah, my mansion was in the castle.
I'm
That's
so confused.
amazing.
Wait, does that mean if when you cast that, my mom's just gonna teleport here?
No. I do have
Mansion?
various rooms in the castle.
Um,
No, where we slept was part of my mansion.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, okay, I
Well-
should say where you slept, but you get the point. How did you like the hot springs, by the way? Was it good?
I didn't go to hot springs.
we got in the
Oh,
bath.
no, I did. That's a
You-
lie.
yeah,
I'm
Sorry,
about to
my
say
bad.
you went in it. Hold up.
You went it with my mom.
Yes.
Oh, Vix
I-
just looks at you like,
I didn't go on it with your mom. Your mom hopped in with me. I was already in there.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
Vix looks like she's about.
glare at Kietrin.
Vix looks like she's about to bust a gut. And hold on, let's roll for the. I gotta roll for something. Okay, Kietrin, with your high perception, you can see Bavine is trying not to bust a gut, laughing that hard.
Keatrin has like a moment of pride that he almost broke the centaur.
Mm-hmm.
Kietrin,
Yeah, what?
I slug you in the leg.
I don't feel it.
It bounces
I'll
off
do
his rock hard muscles. Anyway.
Bagger.
No, I'm not an idiot. I know that that is dragonic. That's
No,
Vicky
that's
taught me that
goblin actually.
Yeah,
Hey,
you kind of that's
all right,
Spanish
yeah, it
is
was Gucci.
draconic and Japanese is goblin.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Oh, the old days.
Yeah.
Oh boy, y'all are such great individuals.
Mm.
I think you.
Makes traveling fun, doesn't it?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not fun.
I just smile at the goat. What, you
Yeah.
don't like our antics anymore?
I mean, I am a bit chaotic myself, so I'm pretty chill with it.
No kidding.
I'm very entertained. Like, I can eat some popcorn and relax.
I pat his head.
Alright,
I
well,
watch the horns.
I've had a rest. I'm gonna see if I can go help lift something or something. He's gonna go out and just start offering help to whoever may need heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to do something.
I feel like I want to do something, but I don't know what.
You could ask around for
I
help.
would. Vix just like looks at you and just goes, "I would say enjoy the food, but hey, that's just me." They're celebrating you folks tonight, mostly you, Kietrin, but they're celebrating your group. It's not often the leader of a clan gets, how you say, beat in single combat by one person around here.
The thing is, it's like we're being celebrated and everyone's like celebrating us. It's kind of hard to get into it when you can't actually speak to anyone.
Be your interpreter.
That's right. You do have that problem. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I need to see if she prepared something. Hold on. She did. She looks at you and just goes, this only lasts an hour, but here. She touches you and casts tongues on you.
Dios míos!
All right.
Which is
Oh,
funny
no,
because
that's
you all
just
understand that
gibberish.
as common.
What's that spell do?
You can speak any languages. In fact, if I was to speak, and she starts speaking in Sylvan, but you understand it as common, basically. And Bavine just goes, huh. Wait a minute.
I think I'd understand it properly either as undercommon or goblin.
Yeah, I mean,
Read
basically,
first.
yeah, it's whatever language. Which, interesting enough, that is not, yeah, that's not concentration. So she's gonna look towards you, Kietrin. Would you like to as well?
Actually, sure, why not?
All right, I gotta She's gonna cast it again. Yeah, she's fine.
Okay.
I'm getting a
As
taste
you
of what
all
my next level's gonna be.
Yeah, as you all start to hear, I mean, Mallow, you understood them in Broken Draconic, but you all start to hear the bustle of them, and you can understand them perfectly well. As it's just like, oh, pass me the herbs, okay, all right, bring the tattles here, bring them here. It's a very colorful it's a very just like eye-opening thing that you all are able to see or hear finally.
Do I see any groups like of the kids that they gather around or something?
Keatron's just picking up. Oh, sorry.
Not really. They all seem to be busy helping the adults, actually. They're, like, fetching water. They're helping set up, like, stumps and things like that, and stones around, like, the giant bonfires that are starting to be lit.
Well, if I see a group and still have time left on the spell, I will attempt to gather a little group to start telling my tales. And
I will just say this for the night. She's gonna keep that spell on you, okay? For you two.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a couple quick rolls, just as a general, to see if she botches any. Nope, she doesn't botch any, so you're all good for the night. So I'm just gonna say she's got enough spell slots. You guys are fine for the night, okay? So you two have tongues. Mallow, you're good. And Bavine will be Bavine.
When the party gets going, Boomer's gonna start telling stories to anyone. Listen, probably the children probably gather around her.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I can speak to them, I'll start asking where heavy lifting needs to be done and see where I can help out.
Yeah, a lot of them try to like tell you like, no, you don't need to, but I'm sure you're pretty insistent about it.
I'll just state like I like to do things. I get bored otherwise.
Yeah, this one older Tricera woman who's definitely seen some years. She's got like that wrinkly grandmother face, you know what I mean, where like the eyes are always closed and stuff, and she's got like a large wooden spoon in her hand, heavy leather apron schmuck that basically in Draconic, which you can't read, but just says kiss the chef kind of deal. She's got that written on it. That kind of energy.
Yeah.
She just points and just goes, "Go pick that one up, young man. I need it over there on the bonfire." It gets the old shaky hand, but it's got some power behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Go pick it up.
Yeah.
Take it over to the bonfire.
Yeah, she just goes, "Oh, back in my day, I would have hit that."
What is everyone hit on Keatron?
I'm really curious. How old does she look?
How old is she?
How old does she look? Or yeah. how
Oh
old is she?
God! I mean, she looks in the equivalent of like her 90s in human years.
Okay, I just say like, you're still young.
Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart, young man. She pats you. She pats you on the shoulder, and there's that little, just little quick squeeze as well. Just feeling like the arm just goes, "Ooh, we're strong."
Yeah.
Keatron gives all the MILFs and the GILFs.
I'm literally double that age.
Mm-hmm. Again, I said equivalency. You don't know how old she is actually.
I know, but it's really funny. It's like, it's about 90 years. I'm like, I'm 180.
All right, you start telling your stories to the kids who seemed enraptured. One actually starts picking up like a sword and just goes, or not, doesn't pick up a sword. He pick up a stick and just like pretends to shoot it like a gun.
I make sure to tone down some stuff for the kids.
Obviously.
And I also pick up some pawn fronds to start making bird noises. I'm telling them about the Battle of the Rocks.
Roll me a performance on that one.
I mean, I'm just trying to make them laugh.
Yeah, with advantage because you are a folk hero, so.
Hey, yeah, I am a folk hero. 18.
18. You give a pretty good performance. The kids definitely seem to be thrilled. You can capture a few adults, or teenagers kind of deal. You can't tell. I mean, they're definitely bigger than the kids. But you definitely got, an interesting... Yeah. They got an interesting performance going on. Mallow, what are you doing during this time?
Honestly, he's unsure. What is there to do?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can walk around. You can talk to people. You can, look out things. I mean, you can ask, you can do anything, or you can just hang.
You can hang out with Blue. You can hang out with Blueface.
Oh my goodness. How about I just chill with the Vix?
Come help me tell my stories.
Okay, you're chilling with
Fact
Vix.
check me.
Vix is drinking heavily, like just copious amounts of this tuka.
Oh.
I am assuming you don't get a lot of that, huh?
She kind of, after her 5th cup, and just goes, "Nope, this is the good stuff." Ah.
Oh boy, are you drunk
should-
already?
You should light it on fire. From what I could tell, it tastes real nice when it's on fire.
Give me a second on that one. To answer your question, Mello, what was it again? Sorry, my brain wandered.
Yeah, I think you already answered it. You're pretty drunk right now.
A Constitution saving throw. No, she's not. Not feeling it yet. Plus, you know, it's nice to get out every once in a while.
I guess I understand that. I tried drinking a few times.
Mhm.
One time I drank so much I ended up waking up marrying with somebody.
That old gag. I've done that about 6 times.
Oh. Okay. Has it been awkward every single time?
Honestly, it was awkward when I had to pull the skeleton out of him, but you know,
Oh. Okay, good to know.
She looks at you just like, it's what I do.
Yes, indeed.
And she just looks at you again and just goes, though there was this one dwarf.
Oh.
He was really nice. I shouldn't have, but he kind of pissed me off though. Bad hangover, you know.
I guess that makes sense. Do you just do this all the time? Just how many people have you just turned to skeletons?
She kind of thinks for a second as she seems to be doing mental math. Honestly, after the first couple of hundred, I've kind of lost track.
Oh my goodness, you are crazy, but interesting along with that.
She leans down to you and with actually mimicking your goat eyes, and she just goes, "You have to be crazy to be a wizard."
I mean, of course. I'm a warlock. I get these powers from somebody else. Fun.
So even worse than I am. I make my
Awesome.
own magic. Well,
Yeah.
I pull it from the ether after studying, but you get the point.
Oh yeah. And you, from what I've seen, you've done some crazy stuff. Maybe
I've had-
eventually I can learn more.
I've had many lifetimes to figure out what I'm doing. And
Should I ask?
she looks
how
off
long?
wistfully.
Oh.
I lost track after the first 10 clones, I'd say.
Why? You lose track of a lot of things.
It's been a very long time.
Oh.
And
Very well.
many different lifetimes of being different things and being different people and just being myself and seeing friends you've once known love and die and carry on without you. She kind of takes a moment and just like starts like running a thumb across the top of her mug on her 6th glass.
I was trying to think of other things to say that isn't awkward. All right.
So anyway, you're a fawn, yes?
Yes, I am
And-
a fawn.
Yes, and you two start just chatting eventually until as you guys start to you see the party starting to wind up. A lot more people seem to be getting it. The food smells delicious, and eventually Lockjaw comes out of his tent, fully disrobed basically, except for his loin, basically just like, you know, loincloth. His scars full on display, everything. It's about getting to be dusk tonight. He has a giant mug in his hand, his sword in the other, as he just lets out a terrifying
Cajun just watches and is like smiles.
Yes. It doesn't seem to be directed at anybody this time, but it seems to be calling for attention. As like just all the noise just dies down.
Guess it's gathering up time.
All right. He kind of clears his throat. Ladies, gentlemen, others, Saurians, Vix, and our esteemed guests. Tonight, we are here to revel in one that has proven that he has the mettle to take on the leader and win. However, that is not the main reason we dueled. As I'm sure by now Fleetfoot has made the rounds, explaining to you that we are on our way to war with the Thunder King. And there's like a hush murmur across the crowd, which you all can hear. It's just like, Thunder King, yeah, we're gonna fight that. It's not gonna be good. Even Lockjaw can't beat them. And as Lockjaw is kind of just waiting, he just goes, I understand there are trepidations, but we are going to be working with our once rival and scourge, Vix. He points over, and Vix just goes, hello. And there's a grumble. They will be returning our lost loved ones to us to rest. However, they will also still be providing a skeletal army as a main front line to fight the trees that are around there. Now, I know this is asking a lot of you. To you all. I know this vendetta I've had against the Thunder King has been long and winding. But I do honestly firmly believe that with our new allies and friends, he motions towards you folks, I think we can rid this land of this scourge that we have long been fighting. There's a quiet hush over the crowd. And then from the back, you just hear, I will fight for you, Lockjaw, as I've always have. And you just hear a pounding of a basically a hard chest as Heavy Scale pulls forward, pulling the maul, and just goes, we follow you. And then you just see a bunch more of them just start like doing the same thing. The Anklos are coming in first, then the Tricera, then the Dynasty, and then a bunch of everybody else as it just starts to become a cacophony of roars, caws, and all different sorts of just loud cheering in the form of Lockjaw towards Lockjaw and you. Eventually, it does tire out, and at that point, Lockjaw just raises his cup and just goes, "But for tonight, let us celebrate. To Kietrin, to Luafay, to Mallow, to what's your name again?" He kind of looks over to Buffy. Bavine, and I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth either. To Vix. And everybody just raises a tankard and there's a loud cheer as the festivities begin underway.
Hell yeah.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to obviously just feast. That shit sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The food looks phenomenal.
Yep.
What activities are being? Is it just like eating, drinking, and like storytelling, or is there anything else that's happening?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me get music back on. All right. As you look around, yeah, it's feasting, drinking. I mean, some people are dancing. You know, some people have pulled out musical instruments like which you've never seen. It appears there are some strings on it, but there's also like they got some like what appear to be like long pipes that they seem to be blowing into, making just this weird like noise.
Yeah.
Basically, aka a didgeridoo.
Man, I wish I could play an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
try.
I listened to you do it before.
I mean, yes, but I gesture around.
Yeah, hold on. That's not. I need more uppy music. Hold on. Wow. Apparently, a lot of my music I have now is not working. What the hell? There we go. All right. But first, do you guys want to get some food?
Yes. There's some fucking phenomenal food here.
Sure.
All right.
Consume the meat.
Yes, you guys head over to basically where everybody seems to be gathering their food, and what you see before you appears to be like kebabs almost, or not kebabs, but like skewers, just filled with different cut up vegetables. Those big hunks of meat you can see have been fried and grilled. You see like a glaze over some of the meat as well. You also see like these big, like flat, would appear to be like kind of like yellowish patties, but they seem to have like this crisp outer layer with like little brown spots all over them. And then you also see plenty of tuka that seems to be just like pouring out and passed around, and everybody's drinking.
Flows like water.
All right, what are you grabbing?
I'm definitely grabbing some tuka. And
Okay.
I'm gonna set it on fire and try and introduce everyone to like the new smoky taste it gives.
Okay. Fair enough.
Um,
You kind of like
I
hold it
also-
over the fire, and it kind of like lets out like a puff of like blue flame, actually.
yeah,
And everyone starts doing that, and you can see that they actually kind of like it.
yeah. Make sure to blow it out first, otherwise it will burn the shit out of your mouth.
You see Heavy
I
Scale, who's
will-
just drinking, just ingests the flame and just coughs up like. Go ahead. Sorry, Luffy.
And I will just grab a biggest hunk of meat and vegetables I can get.
Yeah, you grab a skewer and you start munching into it. The interesting part is it kind of has like almost like a beef taste, except just richer and juicier, and definitely a lot tougher. You kind of having to like gnaw on it like a hyena, but once you're able to get through that outer shell, the meat inside is just like moist and succulent.
Zorn.
Hmm.
I just had a really fun idea that I want to try.
Okay, we'll get you in 1 second. Okay.
Yep.
Mello, what are you doing?
All right. Food. I'll just take one of everything.
All right, you grab a skewer, you grab one of the patties and stuff like that. As you're chewing into the patty, the interesting thing is, it tastes almost like potato, except just a richer, earthier kind. And as you bite in, you also taste like eggs. Like you get like, you bite into these little pockets of brown, and it tastes like egg.
My goodness, what kind of food do these guys have? It's
Yeah,
delicious.
And as you're biting through it, it's just like it's almost got like a heavy oil to it as well, but it's like, you know, that good kind of like, you know, deep fried oil kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. And are you drinking? I need to know. Are you drinking water or tuka?
He's
Come on,
still
Mallow, try some tuka.
there.
You are offered water if you want it. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, I know. I just turns to Boomy with a serious look. He's like, "Do you really want me to have tuka?"
One cup isn't going to hurt you.
Since you keep asking for it, fine. But if anything happens, I'm blaming you.
Okay,
Okay.
Wild magic all the time.
I'll take care of you.
Eh.
As you do that, you take a drink of it, and you get that like salty taste, and you kind of like cough it up a little bit because again, you're not used to alcohol. But then you get that sweet taste after that I described earlier.
Yeah, which definitely is delicious. So I'll give it a try. Drink more of it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Bavin's just like digging into the food. He's talking with a bunch of Saurians. They all seem to be looking at like his flank and things like that. He's actually taken off his armor so they can actually kind of see him. He's like in relax mode, which is very cool because they're all
I
just
took off my armor by now too.
yeah. They're all just looking at him, comparing him like he's got 4 legs, but you know, top hat. It's just they've never seen a centaur before, so he's kind of just like attracted all the people.
He's got 6 limbs. Is he a spider?
Yeah. All right. Kiatrin.
So it occurred to me.
You had something stupid.
Yeah, it's occurred to me, and people are like, Boomy's had the storytelling. Bavine's got the looks. I have 2 ideas I want to try out. First one, this Tuka is flammable. I want to see if I can do some fire breathing.
Okay.
I want to try it.
You are not trained in fire breathing.
I'm not, but as it like produced the blue flame, he thought, "Wait, what if I did that?" And he wants to give it a shot.
Okay, I will say there are definitely there are torches and there's the bonfire around, so you can obviously pull up a flaming stick to do this. Okay. How are you doing this? Because I have ideas with it, but I want to hear how you're trying to do it.
Well, so obviously his nose is gonna get in the way, so he's gonna have that curled up. He's gonna take a sip of the Tuka, and as it's still salty in his mouth, he wants to try and, you know how when you get surprised and you got liquid in your mouth, you spray it out?
You missed it, basically.
Yeah. I want to see if I can do that with that and create a blue flame like I saw before.
Okay. You kind of clear the people out as you've kind of been drinking a little bit. You're a little tipsy. The thing about the Tuka, you've drank it a decent amount right now. It's not hitting you that hard, which is really weird. Usually you've seen people like this many cups in and it's just like they're flat on their ass tea kettle. You know what I mean? This stuff seems to have a slow burn to it, which is very interesting. And so you're like, all right, guys, get out of the way. And they kind of shove it. They're like, all right. They kind of get out of the way. I need you to roll me a performance check.
Performance, not my best suit. Let's go. 17.
17. And with that, you kind of you have a big capacity for lungs. You kind of take a deep breath through your nose and you just let fly this spittle of just aerosolized Tuka as it just starts to like catch a miniature of blue flames as they start going up. And everybody just go, oh, and they just start clapping like, hey, that's a cool trick. Yeah,
that looked cool. I felt good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't need to do my second thing because that worked out so well. I might do the second thing later once the hype's died down, but I'm proud of myself right now.
Yeah, you kind of get a bunch of people that
oh no,
that old cook is coming over and just going, oh, you have many skills.
Yeah, quite a few. I've broken rocks with my nose before.
Yeah, and as you say that, you see Brighthorn come over. He's going, Mother, come on, and he just. They seem to be taking the older lady, which is just, oh, I want to. She's like, no, Mother, you go back to cooking, please, thank you. All right, Boomy, while you're drinking and eating, and I'm sure chatting up the locals.
Yep.
You feel something right behind you.
I take a swig of whatever my Tuka and turn around.
You see this squat
and
frame
hold up my finger like, wait a second, I keep drinking the Tuka until it's gone.
Yeah, you see the heavy frame of Heavy Scale.
Can I help you?
She just looks at you.
I smile at her.
And then wraps her arm around you and just starts going, you need more drink, come on! And this woman who weighs close to 500 pounds just starts pulling you towards the Tuka.
I do not resist.
Yep. Mallow, as you're sitting and eating, eventually you do see Vix appears to be just sitting and enjoying the foods as well. Some people do come up and talk to her, but generally she seems to be kind of just alone right now. But she does have a smile on her face. You can actually see that her hood is down, and like she has almost she has shoulder length red hair that just waves in the breeze that just almost seems unkempt, but it, like just in that way of just like, yes, it's slicked back and everything, but it's just like it's still kind of wild, but has some semblance of like, it's supposed to be this way. Mallow, you're muted.
Fudge muffins! Alright. I'm embarrassed.
No.
That's fine. I mean, you see that. Do you do anything, or?
I guess I will go towards Vix. Why not? I don't
Mhm.
really have anybody to talk to.
Okay. Oh, hello, Mallow. Enjoying the party?
Hello. Yes. I guess I had Tuca, so that was quite nice.
Very good drink, isn't it?
It's sweetening. I didn't
Yeah.
know that something like this could exist.
Yeah, I know. It's very weird, especially for how they make it.
Oh, really? How do they make it?
Are you sure you want to know?
May as well. Curiosity kills me.
You know those stegos they have?
Yes.
Alright. And she begins to explain as when what they do is they collect urine from them, build a pit, and basically ferment the brown sap-like things in barrels halfway submerged in that.
Oh. Oh.
It smells
ca-
horrible, but yields a resounding, brilliant tasting alcohol.
So there's urine in here?
No, just on the outside. It's weird because of just the way it heats up. It's very weird, the bacteria it creates that gets like mixed in somehow. I don't know how it works exactly. They caught me before I could get closer.
Okay. I tried it once and now I feel kind of awkward.
It's actually very good. I mean, it definitely seems to, work. So it's like these rodents I ever saw once that would eat this like coffee-like bean. They would poop it out and it would be even greater, like a coffee concentrate. It was so weird. The dwarves loved it.
Very well, I won't judge. This is There's been weirder stuff I've seen, likely.
I'm sure there
And-
has.
So he drinks more, and then just... I guess I'll ask Vix. So, what was the most powerful spell you ever done?
The most powerful spell I've ever done. Also, I'm just gonna turn this down just a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah.
The most powerful spell. That is a very good question. Have you ever heard of a thing called Wish?
Oh. Honestly, no. What is it?
It is a spell that will literally grant you anything you desire. You can literally alter the fabric of the reality. Make sure that someone wasn't born here or there. Make you unbelievably wealthy. Duplicate any spell you want. Anything your mind can create, this spell can grant. However, there are drawbacks to it. But the potential is unlimited.
Oh. Oh,
I
my.
know this spell. I spent 3 lifetimes searching for it.
And what did you use it for? Did you wish?
I've wished, yes.
Do you think I can ever learn such a spell eventually?
I don't know. That is a very good question, Mr. Warlock. She gives you a wink.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very curious. I mean, I don't really have that many spellcasters to talk to, especially one so strong as you. So, I appreciate just knowing about all this information.
It is very interesting, to say the least.
Well, I hope you use that spell wisely, and maybe someday I can use it for other things as well if I ever get the chance.
I'm not dead yet, am I? She gives you a wink.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Then she claps her hands. Now, who do you think would be good to sleep with tonight? She just looks around the crowd. And we're gonna cut away at that moment. Back to the other two.
All right.
All right, Keachin, is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna challenge any and everyone to a arm wrestling match.
Yeah, you get a bunch of takers, and you're just mopping the floor with everyone. No one can compete your strength. Then all of a sudden, you hear a thumping beside you, and you see once more good old Lockjaw. He's like, all right, let's go, young one. He kind of gets down. You ready?
Yeah,
All right, athletics check.
let's go. 22.
All right, you two start off. It's the manliest grip in the world. You two have fought blow for blow as you start doing that. And you cannot budge him, and he cannot budge you. You both tied.
Oh, shit. All right.
As he's just like, all right. He just seems to be getting stronger and angrier. But you know that phase. Again, roll athletics.
Ooh, not that great.
Yeah, he seems to get the upper hand on you as you see him just start to put his weight in it. You start to think, I may have drank too much Tuka. Oh. While you are immune to poisons, your mind is still a little bit addled. You seem to be losing it. He's got a little bit more. Another athletics. The crowd is getting into it now. They're cheering both of your names. Oops, I dropped my dice.
19.
19, nice. However, with a 29, he continues to push you down. He's almost got you.
Fuck it. I rage.
Of course, you get that mean look in your eye, and you just start growling. Your muscles bulge, your veins, and he's just like, "That's cheating!" But he seems to be into it. Go ahead, roll with advantage.
You get angry, I can't die.
His is just narrative. Ooh, 23, nice.
23.
Oh, nice. And you seem to push back a little bit. He's the loser. He's like, "Rrr." All right, go again. It's back and forth right now. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god, that was nearly a natural 20.
Yeah. However, he's getting you back down even with your rage. He's a strong boy. All right.
One more decks. Let's go.
I know. I'm sorry, man. Even with
No,
your
it's fine. I was expecting this. I was hoping for it. I'm glad it happened.
He's only got a +10. You have a +9, so.
I know. This is exactly what happened the last time I had like a wrestling match.
Yep. All right. Let's see what happens. One more.
27.
27. Oh, man. Oh, dude. And you, with a natural one, you get him almost all the way to the other side as he seems to be losing steam. You have got him on the ropes.
This is a game of endurance, my friend.
As you are angry. All right, go ahead. Roll one more time.
21.
And with that,
21.
boom, you slam his arm down. He rolled an 18.
Yay, Ketrin.
You are a fucking force, dude. Holy, my arm.
As someone stumbles in the background.
I think they passed out from such shock.
Exactly. Someone just stumbles in, just like, oh.
I'm back.
But yeah.
Sorry.
It's all right. He just goes, and you, for one so young, definitely know how to fight well and be strong.
Young. How old are you?
He just looks at you. 302.
Oh, okay, never mind. Usually I don't hear people who are old. That's a first. Okay, well, I am young. I'm 180.
You've just reached adulthood for us. He smacked your back.
Oh, yep. I reached adulthood with my kind, like, what, 20, 30 years ago?
Very nice. All right, as you guys continue to drink and be merry, Boomy?
Boomy? You're mute.
Yeah, sorry, my cat's grabbing hold of my arm.
I know, and, you know, Burns, you know, people keep walking in on him. It happens with us, so. As you are just being just like handed drink after drink by Heavy Scale. They are just drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking, and you can tell they are getting hammered with you. Are you trying to keep up with them, perchance? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Here comes the net one.
I may need to keep an eye on Boomy instead.
Eight,
Everyone's advantage for some reason. Sorry. Yeah, 16.
No, 16. All right. Okay. You both are just pounding them back, pounding back. You're definitely feeling it, but you're not, like losing it. As she finishes downing one, she just goes, when did you learn to speak our language?
Vix's sorceries.
Oh, that cunt, yeah.
I do the wiggle. I wiggle my fingers at the word sorcery.
Yeah, and she just goes, that cunt, yeah. Makes sense.
She is kind of a cunt, isn't she?
Yeah, she killed my brother.
I had to be nice. I had to be kind of nice to her. She has my mom.
It's okay. We would attacked her. It's fine.
I'm sure your brother died in the glorious combat.
Oh, did he ever? He fought 20 skeletons and felled 50 more. It was fantastic.
You ever see a dragon?
No, but I've seen the Thunder King.
Imagine the Thunder King, but with wings. And can breathe acid.
He breathes electricity. He breathes lightning.
Oh, I know a dragon personally who can do that.
Really?
Yes. Her name is Kusnav, and she's my friend. She's not here with us right now, though.
Wow. You must have a lot of stories.
Well, allow me to tell you them over a drink.
Her eyes just light up. That beaked mouth just kind of drooling just a little bit, you know what I mean? Just from all the drinks and everything.
No, this is gonna end. This is gonna end with me with some explosive. Me and her with some explosives out in the middle of the field.
Redneck Christmas, I see.
Yes.
If you get drunk enough, sure, why not?
Show off one of my boomsticks.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And as you guys continue to party on into the night, eventually people start to disappear into their homes. The food is great. The bonfire is dying down. Everybody seems to just be having a jovial time. There are kids running about this way and that, with harried mothers trying to chase them this way and there. Y'all are some more inebriated than others. But you all are content, filled with greasy food. And some not so greasy food.
Mm-hmm.
Some have made friends during the night. Some have learned some interesting things about the world. But eventually, you all seem to find that the fire is dying down. And you all find yourself sitting together. Bavine has definitely been at a couple of drinks in. He seems to be swaying a little bit on his feet. Boomy is still arms in arms with Heavy Scale, just kind of drinking this way and that as they continue to reminisce about the past and stories. You learn, Boomy, that Heavy Scale's parents were actually killed by the Thunder King in battle when they were very young.
I talk a big game how we're gonna take out Thunder King once and for all.
Yeah, they're on you with that as well. Giatrin, you and Lockjaw have just kind of comparing, stories and scars of this and that. Mallow, Vix disappeared for a bit and brought a rather interesting bird-like creature back that seems to be interested in certain things for the night.
Oh, really? Now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it appears to be one of the, it's a pteranodon kind of deal for a saurian, which would be considered a Tyradus.
Okay, interesting.
Who seems to be interested. As you all just start chilling by the fire.
Oh,
Lockjaw
yeah.
just goes, ah, I love nights like this.
It was a wonderful celebration, to put it lightly.
We don't get to do this often. Did you enjoy the stego?
I,
It was good.
Definitely interesting. Never had that before.
I know. A little chewy, but once you get past that, some of the richest tasting meats you'll ever find.
Tastes a little bit like caribou, but tougher.
I haven't had that one before. To me, it kind of tastes like what you could consider your beef-like creatures. Cows, I think. Except
Yep.
cows were a lot less chewy.
Yeah, no, 9 times out of 10 they're rather tender, but not as tender. Holy shit, I can't talk today.
The Tuca
You
will
hit
do
me in the
that to
head
you,
one
my
too
friend.
many. I'm very good at drinking. I think you hit me one too many times in the head.
That would do it. He kind
That
of laughs.
fucking that fucking big tyranno, whatever it is, bite on the head.
Sharp
I
tooth.
wasn't expecting that.
You should see him when he's fully armored.
Oh, surprised he wasn't.
I got a
Probably
little.
would-
I got a little cocky.
Yeah, well. Now you know who you're fighting. If you ever want to
Yes.
fight again, you know you need to fully armor up.
And I definitely won't be pulling any tricks or punches. He looks at all of you with a knowing nod, especially to you, Luafei.
Yes.
You're sorry about that.
I had you on the ropes there early on. When I healed myself, you would have been done for. Yet somehow you were able to rejuvenate yourself without those potions. Looks over to Bavine, who's just like, yeah. Just kind of scratches the back of his head, like, yeah, that was me.
We have
Hey,
all the
come
different
on.
And I wasn't exactly expecting you to heal yourself. If you hadn't healed yourself, I'm pretty sure I would have put you on the ropes before you put me on the ropes.
You had me going there pretty good. However, if there's one thing in this life I have learned, there's no such thing as a fair fight.
Well,
You all
sure,
pooled your
sure.
resources
Like,
and were
yeah.
able to win.
Well, there goes my bread. I spilled it all over myself.
What happened?
I spilled my food, so I'm playing it like Keitron just got his food on
Oh
himself.
no!
I'm
Do you
like,
need-
oh no.
Do you need a minute, Bert?
No, I'm fine. I'm role playing it. It's canon.
Okay.
He dropped food on himself.
Nice. Oh man,
Ugh.
Hey, think of it this way:
why'd you?
we did it because we want to save you
I know.
from yourself.
Okay.
You know that makes it sound even worse. Let me just
Yeah.
be quiet. Be quiet
Yet,
for now.
yet she is not wrong.
Oh, 100% not wrong. Just the wording is specific. Need to be.
Yeah, don't worry, I deal with heavy scale on a daily basis. How you doing, Captain? I'm not your captain, I'm your leader, heavy scale. She
I mean,
is
How drunk
she
have we gotten? Am I just riding on her?
she is piss ass drunk. I rolled for her. She got a natural 1. Roll me another con saving throw.
I'm just riding on her shoulder at this point.
Oh, she's riding on you right now. She's just trying to stay aloft. And at a 500-pound woman, I mean,
That's
Make a strength saving throw.
I have
See
a
if you can
decent
collapse
strength
under it.
score. I have a decent strength score.
yeah. So roll me a con. I mean, she is able to carry her somewhat, but you know what I mean.
That was almost a natural 1. That would have been fucking perfect.
I would have laughed, but yeah,
Boomy
you're
can hold her liquor.
Boomy is able to hold her liquor. It's that goblin constitution.
Fury the Small.
No, they don't have that.
I don't have that. I actually don't have that because I'm a medium creature.
Yeah,
Shame.
yeah,
I'm
but
tall.
mhm.
The tallest
No,
goblin.
you're handling. You are definitely like you're out of the group of you guys, except for maybe Bavine. You're the worst one.
Mm.
So, But you're not like blackout, so you're still gonna remember some things tonight.
Yeah, she likely won't.
As Vix just goes, all right, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to Lockjaw. I'm going to cast that spell over in the tent for the group. All right, and we're good. And then I'm going to take good old Windseeker here. We're going to retire for the night. Lockjaw just looks over and just goes, just shakes his head.
She's very persuasive.
No. As he just drinks more Tuca, as Windseeker seems to go off with Vix back into the tent.
Right.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna be prepared
Baveen-
for a fight tomorrow.
Yeah,
Heck
Baveen-
yeah.
It's a couple of days march, but yeah, we'll definitely be there.
So what was Bobby gonna say?
Yeah, Baveen just kind of looks over and just goes, that's how my wife got me.
Oh, really? The more we know from you, I guess.
Look, okay. He just goes, all right. So I love my wife. You know how forceful she is and how protective she is. We got drunk before we even started like dating or anything, or just even like thinking of marriage. We both got drunk one night. She kind of just came and basically like, you get the picture. All right. Don't
Was
make
it
me say more.
similar to me? Because
Kinda, yeah. Except she didn't have to fight me for it. So.
I think she preferred that, really.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But
Lockjaw just
Well-
finishes taking his drink. Just goes, you all have interesting customs.
I have
oh
no
yeah, we
idea.
are weird.
You should see the customs where I'm from. They get crazy.
I don't know what my customs are.
Raises one bony eyelid, just like,
Well,
Which one of
just
us?
to,
Which of us are actually from the furthest? Well, I guess technically, yeah. Mallow would be from the furthest away because he's from a completely different plane of existence.
yeah,
Yeah.
but actually, I don't know really. Now I think about it.
I don't know how far planes are, but whoo boy.
Can I make a history or an arcana check to see if I know anything about planes? Like,
that would be Arcana, and I'm gonna say that's a disadvantage for you.
That's fine. I may have heard something about it, but like whether I retained it or not is.
Yeah,
up to you.
and you are a fighter, so I.
Oh my god, that was nearly a natural 28. Damn it!
Sorry, my dude. Unfortunately,
Ah.
other than what Mallow has maybe said to you about, being from a different plane, you have no idea. You know gods live in a different plane, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I've been from the plane, so you could ask me if you ever were curious.
Mallow,
Yes.
when you left us from like that tunnel down below, were
Mhm.
you underground when you went to the Feywild, or was it like how does the Fey work? Like, is it
Okay.
a
okay.
different land, or is it a like what does it do?
All right. So, you see this place, right? This is, I guess you could call this material or the normal plane.
Yeah, I know that.
Yep. The Feywild is an alternate version of our current world.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of things will change to mix well with the Feywild's wildness, so to say. And it's a very emotional place.
so you're telling me that the Feywild is just a variation of this world. So where we're standing exists in the Feywild.
A version of it, yes.
And it's emotion. So, like
Yeah.
the tree, it has emotions.
Yes, it has emotions. It likely should, because all things in the Feywild should have emotions.
Even the grass.
Can I roll an Arcana?
You don't have to.
All right, sure. Let
The
me know.
grass is the most emotional thing in there.
Oh boy, let me tell you, that grass.
It's so
That
tired of being
grass
stepped
has a
on.
lot of emotions to burden.
Oh. I'll be sure to tread lightly if I have a visit.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't care after stepping on it at like a couple miles of a time. There's
Oh.
not much you can do.
Is like the Feywild smaller than
And
this
sometimes
place?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's technically just the material plane, except you'll see a lot more different creatures, and it might be a bit more chaotic than what you're used to. I mean, hey, you see I can be a bit wacky at times. That place can be far more wacky.
I think the wackiest you've ever been is when I had to catch you falling from orbit.
Oh yeah, I still sorry about that. I was a heckin' cannonball on you.
No, it's fine. I was surprised I didn't die. Oh, I did, but I didn't.
I didn't die either. I only died once, and that was in heck. Oh well, but the more you know about the Feywild, I still need to learn more about the plains, but that's what I know after my 3 months in there. So,
I don't know.
so should we prepare to get some rest so we can prepare our harrowing adventure back to the tree?
Yeah, I'm down. I'd love to get some sleep.
Yeah. Also, Ketrin, remind me to arm wrestle you someday.
Oh, by all means. Wait, are you sure?
We could do it right now if you want, and then just end it there.
Points it at
Sure.
points. Lockjaw's like, oh, this I gotta see.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Fighting. We keep talking about fighting a tree, and I realize it sounds insane.
yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, but you know, I've beaten the shit out of trees all my life. This isn't that strange.
Bavine just looks over to you guys and just goes, and we fought dragons and, vampire dragons, a giant wormling thing that was breathing fire, a monstrosity created by a I fought
To be fair,
We fought a
to be
lot
fair.
of things.
to be fair, nothing really compares to a tree because trees are so common. The word tree doesn't invoke fear.
But it's a tree with eyeballs. And
Yeah,
ears.
that's
Oh
what's
my
that's what's
God.
fucking freaky about it. All right, Mello, let's get this wrestle going.
All right.
I can do
Do
it right
it.
now.
Let's see how well I can defeat you.
All right.
All right. Both of you make athletics checks.
All right, let's see.
Natural one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! That's
Kia
kidding. I
Trin.
feel like
Okay. I got this. Okay.
I feel like Keitron feels bad, but that's fucking hilarious.
No, Kitchen, you're like, there's no way this go. You kind of just put your own. You're kind of like just that, like, you've been drinking, you've been having a good time. You beat Lockjaw. What could this? Oh shit, he's almost got you. I need you guys to Mallow. Go ahead, roll with advantage. Kitchen, you're just normal
Okay, Jesus.
because he's caught you unawares.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
13.
Dagnabbit, 13.
Not bad, Mallow.
15.
Yeah.
And Kitchen, you're able to start pulling up, but it's barely there. Go ahead, roll again, boys.
Wait, I thought you said disadvantage.
No, I said
Advantage.
advantage for Mallow.
Okay.
Straight for Kitchen.
Oh, that natural 20. Oh, wait.
Mallow, you're
still
still.
beat him?
Yeah, you're still doing it, Mallow. You're this close to beating him. One more, guys. As just Lockjaw's eyes and mouth are just open, like, what the fuck?
Why is this?
I'm rolling so bad, and I love it. I'm tired. I'm semi-buzzed, and I was caught unaware. This is fair.
Yeah, and
this is valid.
as you are actually trying, Kitchen, you are
Suplex him.
sweating bullets, and Mallow just looks at you and just like that famous saying, "Omae wa shinderu." Bam! Just slams your hand to the ground.
I just got deja vu. Did this happen
can I
before?
flavor this? Can I flavor this?
Sure.
As you do so, like Keatron being as tired as he was, he sort of just rolls over and is already asleep by the time he stopped rolling. He's like,
I think if someone doesn't believe he just passed out right there and there.
he chose not to exist today.
Exactly. As
Did this
Lockjaw
happen
just
before? I feel like you beat him before in arm wrestling.
No,
Buffy just I thought that was Vicky.
Well,
Oh
Vicky
yeah,
was the
Vicky
one.
beat him too.
I'm asleep. I'm not actually there.
Yeah.
Hey, do me next.
That's hilarious. I rolled so. The first one was a natural 1, and then I roll a 3 for that. I cannot believe that happened. And you got 3 natural 20s in a row.
I love D&D bullshit. Lockjaw, even though he's usually kept his mouth closed, his jaw is just hanging open after what he just saw. He just looks at his glass and just goes,
I grabbed Metal's arm and lifted up like a victory.
Yeah, he just goes, fucking unbelievable. He just takes a giant swig and starts heading back to his tent.
Yeah.
I think we shall get to bed. Someone help me drag Keatron.
I'll help you. Buffy's just like going like, okay.
Oh boy.
As they drag the passed out Loxodon.
Oh dear.
Do I end up waking up from them dragging, or do I not?
I would say just like you fainted from the exertion, basically. So let's just say when they're about to put you into bed, you can wake up. Yeah.
Huh? Oh.
Go to sleep.
Buffy's just like, I don't think he's gonna believe that one.
Oh yeah, he'll think it's a dream.
I
All
think
right.
we all should get to bed.
Mhm.
Yep. That was glorious. This is a story I can tell to everybody. Okay, good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
And you
The
guys
best
are once.
part about that,
Go ahead.
there was no magic. Vicky had to use magic for that one. There was no
That was legit.
handicaps or anything.
Yeah. All right. And as you guys peter off for bed in your gothic attire, room, anybody would like me to make me a perception check?
Can I do it at disadvantage? Because I'm.
You're out. You're out. You're done.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do a perception. My goodness, what is up with these?
4 fucking natural 20s in a row, Mallow.
That wasn't in a row, but sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
scared.
3 were in a row,
Yeah.
technically.
Boomy, you want to make one or no?
For what?
Just perception check.
I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're safe in the mansion, I thought, but okay.
Yeah.
I can make a perception check.
No, you're out.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Mallow, you're the only one that hears this in the night as you kind of prepare. You just hear the sound of mm-hmm.
Okay. How about I give that a little check? I want to know what that making it sounds coming from.
You know what it's coming from.
Oh boy. Is it from Vix?
Well, maybe not from Vix, but from what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like Vix is pulling something crazy. So
Mm-hmm. And with that, you all fall asleep. And we're going to take our break here for a quick second.
okay.
Because doing those voices, especially heavy scale and lockjaw, has really killed my throat, so I need a minute. So we're going to turn on some desert music, and we'll get back to the show in a minute. I'm just going to take a quick break.
So, Trin, how do you feel?
I think he left for a quick second, so...
Heck. Okay. Now we'll just wait for him. They're all doing fine.
Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
I have returned.
Welcome to the returned world.
We did take a 5-minute break, did we?
Yeah, we're taking a 5-minute break. So, Katrin, how do you feel?
I feel like nature was like, all right, you've had your fun. Get back in your place.
Yeah, get absolutely demolished by the scrawniest lad of the group.
I had a +9, you had a +0, and you got 3 natural 20s in a row. And I got a
Yeah,
natural 1 to begin with. I wasn't
It was-
winning that one. Right out the
it
bat.
was, yeah, like that was crazy.
I'm going to. Keitrin will never truly accept that one, but he will respect that you did beat him in an arm wrestle, solely
Yeah.
because it happened. He'll just always chalk it up to he wasn't even drunk. He was just
Because
buzzed.
you can't get drunk.
Exactly. I was a little buzzed, as stated. And
He's just making
did just-
excuses.
I did just go what? How many people did I beat in an arm wrestle in a row, including Lockjaw?
Excuses. I see how.
I also didn't have my rage. I ran out of rage.
I didn't have rage either.
If you would have had to have raged for Mallow, I would have laughed.
That would have
my
been
ass
sad. That Keitrin wouldn't have done it anyway, but the fact that I had no rages is just another funny thing that I could just chalk it up to.
No, I just love the dice. Honestly, that was amazing. That's just like, okay, that's fitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the dice was in our favor that time. Just
I was going to, like, at the very start of it, before I had rolled the athletics, I was debating,
back.
like, I might just let him win just out of, like, sort of thing. And then I rolled a natural 1. I'm like, I guess this is happening. I didn't even say that he was letting him win. He was just thinking of it.
Nice.
Wow!
Oh,
Alright, never mind. He might win for real.
He won.
And he did.
He won legitly. You had one point where I was just like, but then he just rolled better, man.
Yeah, natural 20s.
Yep. And
Yeah.
Fenn's back. Yes.
I mean, as a small creature, Mal should have been rolling with disadvantage, but that natural one in the beginning.
Mallow's not small. He's a medium.
No, I thought he was a small creature.
No
No.
one's been a small creature.
Vicky
Yeah.
was, but
Oh yeah.
Vicky.
Vicky's dead.
No,
We don't know.
She's not dead.
they're not dead.
She's not dead. Watch. She's gonna be the entertainment at the party.
She's dead on the inside. Okay.
All right, but
Hey, same.
as you all begin to sleep for the night, Keatrin,
Mhm.
I need everybody else to mute but Keatrin.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting something.
As you dream, you feel as though the world around you is shifting. You see many different pathways that could lead. You see you fighting with your friends being victorious. You see mourning over the loss of some of your friends. You see various alternate realities of this and that and which way you could go with life. As you start to dream, you walk down a path where, you and Boomy were once married, where you and Boomy are mortal enemies and will kill each other,
Excuse me.
where, it's many different realities, for example, until eventually you see two figures approaching you. One tall, shrouded in shadow, and the other a little bit more modest, but in a dark raven-like cloak
Hmm.
as they approach you.
Who goes there?
You know us, Kietrin. We are here
Vax?
to help train you.
Who is this other fella?
Good day.
You. My nose hurt for a week after you.
Good. I'm glad it did. However, you have a choice.
Hmm?
You... And at this point, that instead of the tall figure talking, it goes down to the smaller figure. You have a choice of which way you want to go next.
Oh.
Do you continue to learn an angrier path, or one of more control and learned interests?
Is this a one and done type deal?
For now. You still have choices in the end. But for right now.
Well, personally, as much as getting angry has been a godsend, I feel like I need to temper my anger before I can let loose. I've always been a let loose cannon. I need to learn how to control that.
And you see the tall figure just go, "Alrighty then. Good day." And he just walks away off to one of the paths.
Bidet. Why am I saying that now? Oh, fuck.
Don't even ask. It wasn't interesting when we were both alive anyway. So, follow me then.
Alright.
And you begin to learn various different things during the night. Alright. I almost disconnected from the call. Why did I do that? Whoops! I meant to hit my music and I couldn't, but yeah, so whoops, okay. Now I need you to mute, Kiatrin. And we're gonna go over to Mallow.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Mallow.
Mm-hmm.
As you are sleeping, you kinda just wake up in the middle of the night, just kinda like rubbing your eyes, like you know, just not tired, but just like, you know, you had a good rest, but it's just like I could go back to sleep, but it's just like I had to wake up for a second for some reason. As you're kind of looking around.
Mm-hmm. What am I seeing?
Yeah. And as you look out, you're not in Vix's mansion anymore.
What?
You are in the Feywild.
Oh. Ugh. After talking about it, I may as well be saying that I dream here.
Nah, it's not a dream. You're really here. Well, somewhat like
Oh, okay.
that.
I
As
should've
you
expected you.
you turn around to your bed, and your patron is sitting right on the headboard.
Oh, Ezrim, nice to see you again.
So it's good to see you, kid.
All right. So, did you bring me here for another thing, or?
I didn't bring you anywhere, really. I wanted to show you some stuff.
All right, sure. Feel free. I'm in quite the positive mood because I beat Ketrin in an fist battle. Oh, that was great.
That's kind of why I'm here. That was awesome, dude. I mean, and you didn't even cheat like your little kobold friend did. That was amazing.
Heck yeah. I feel stronger already. Kind of.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, alright.
Look, your strengths lie elsewhere, alright, than just physical brawn. You know this.
Yeah, true enough. Alright. So, what am I going to see in this place, I wonder? It's been a while since I've been here in the Feywild.
Well, tell me what you see right now. He points out.
Alright. I'll roll perception check, I presume.
Yep.
Nah, 12. Not the strongest.
12. You sure as heck are in the Feywild.
Yeah. It's wonderful and all. I don't see anything out of the normal.
That's true. However, this is all an illusion. A powerful
Oh?
one, but an illusion nonetheless. This is a realm of my own creation. And you, I think, could do some very interesting things with this place.
Oh, are you telling me this could be my own personal abode?
More like you can screw with people's minds here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm very curious now. Can you teach me?
I can. But you already know it. And at that, as you blink, the world is gone and he's gone and you are back in that room.
Ah! Oh. Okay. Do I feel any different after that?
We'll find out.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess I'll go back to sleep.
Mhm.
It was like, that was quite a productive time. Sleeping. Okay, going back to bed. Just collapse.
That was productive. Back to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boomy,
Yesy.
you don't
Do I
get
get a
any...
dream too?
You do, but not like theirs. You just dream of basically a wonderful life for yourself. People recognize you. You get the attention you deserve. You have the friends that you want. And you feel confident in that. You feel like through all the improvements you've been going through in life, you're just that one more step closer to improving yourself even more.
And what's the drop?
Hmm?
I'm expecting there to be something happening that's negative.
No, it's just a nice dream.
Okay.
Until eventually you all wake up.
Okay. So we're awake.
Mm-hmm. You are back awake.
Heck yeah. Morning. So, good morning, everyone. How you doing?
Good marrow to you, Mallow.
You all feel very interesting. And that's when you hear the shouting from outside.
Hmm?
What the? Hey, what the? What?
Oh, okay. I was curious. He's walking right out of the mansion, or
Yep.
anywhere where that voice is
I
coming.
gather my stuff up and head out without
Yeah.
putting my armor on.
Yeah, you kind of like you grab your gun and just like night shirt, like, all right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start to rush out, and what you see before you is a welcoming sight. There are two lizard-like creatures standing before you, but you know they're not lizards. You see a large silver head peer down at you, along with a large bronze. Yes, bronze head. Sorry, I always get brass and bronze mixed up. I'm sorry. No, wait, no, it is
It's fine.
the one that breathes lightning. I think it's brass. Yes, as you see, they have gotten a lot bigger. They are now large creatures.
She's bronze, by the way.
Bronze. Okay, it is bronze. I had it right first time. They are now
Oh.
large creatures, and they tower both over you and Kietrin now.
Katrin doesn't even skip a beat. He just runs over and hugs Aurora.
Yeah, you see the Saurians who have gathered out, like, just with pitchforks and everything, and just, like, their weapons and stuff. You know what I mean? Just
You
that.
got so.
Everyone
big.
calm down. They are friends, not foes.
Kuznat just looks at you and just goes, "Yeah, that was definitely a trip."
You are big now.
Mhm.
I just hug her around her big leg.
Yeah, it's weird. You're so used to just hugging her, like, around the neck, and her hugging you.
Like a big
She-
dog.
Yeah, now she wraps her neck around you to hug you. Aurora just looks down. Aurora is definitely bigger than Kuznath, which is interesting. And they have their same kind of form, but they seem just bigger and stronger than they used to be.
I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Kietrin.
He's like already tearing up. He's legitimately like, ah.
And as they stand there, they're just like, well, this is good and all. They transform back into their humanoid selves. However, as you gaze upon them now, they are full-grown adults. As you look at a lovely Loxodon female, silver skin and bright, deep silver eyes staring at you, Kietrin, just about the same height as you, maybe about a little bit shorter. And Kuznath is kind of goblinish, but seems to be on this taller side, just like you, Boomy.
So she basically copied my
They seem to have copied you, yeah.
my beautiful little girl.
Not a little girl anymore.
About to say, not
Boomy.
that little anymore, Boomy.
A cup of cheeks.
Oh, me dear.
You're going
Mallow.
up still?
Yeah?
Aurora looks at you. We have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
And they both approach you. And they just go.
They stab him.
Wait, kiss him.
Betrayed, bitch! You were the imposter. We were the imposters all along.
Oh, I knew they were sus the whole time.
Silver and bronze are sus. No. They just go. We were given a task to give this to you.
Oh.
And they
What
pull
is-
out a large golden ovoid shaped thing.
Oh,
He's got his own egg!
Mallow's clutching it like,
Got an egg. He got a gold egg.
oh,
The golden egg.
is this what I think it is? An egg?
They just nod.
Ah!
Keithrin's just like, looks like you gotta go through the same steps we did.
I'm a single father.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be single.
dad.
Oh, I caught that, Boomy.
Oh my god. Mel is the funniest person in this group, I swear.
No. Everybody's lovable in their own way.
There is someone who would like to meet you eventually. He doesn't have much time, but he saw what you are all about to do. And so we are here to help as well.
Oh, this tree's fucking dead, dude.
We need as much help as we can get, because this is
Yes.
gonna be a big battle.
Yes, you do.
Zorn, I have a question.
Yeah.
It's a really important question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kusnath big enough to ride?
They're large they're large creatures now. You tell me.
I will have to invent a saddle. for her.
Yes, and as they say this, Vix comes walking out her hair a little tousled from the morning, seems to be sipping from a cup of something, and just goes, "Oh, the dragons are here. Oh, this is going to be a lovely, lovely fight."
I was really
Oh,
hoping
yeah.
Vix just didn't know about them for some reason. Like, that was the thing that surprised her.
Look, I've scryed
That
on you
would've been-
before.
I know. I was just really hoping that was the one thing that surprised her. Out of everything, that's what it was.
Hmm. What you
Oh.
got? What you got there, Mallow?
I guess a baby.
And as you
Uh.
say that, her eyes kind of just go wide and just go, "Whew! All right, that yeah."
I thought the barge was the one who did with the dragon.
Yeah, well, I guess I gotta learn the ways of trying to take care of a dragon. I
It's
hope
hard.
I can do well.
Mallow.
Aurora puts her hand on your shoulder, Mallow, and just goes, "You won't be alone."
Hey, Mallow.
All right, and Mal just gives Aurora a hug because dagnabbit, he missed the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mallow.
Yes.
I go to Mallow and I kneel down slightly to the eye level of him because he's shorter than me.
Okay.
I look him right in the eyes and smile and say,
I get ready to punch her.
"You'll be great. You will be an amazing dad."
Are you sure, Boomy?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I feel like
I get super serious and I was like, yes.
Yeah, no, Mallow, the only thing that I think you'd have to be somewhat careful about is how often that you put yourself in danger now that you're actually a father.
I'm gonna be protective. Definitely protective of this egg. I do not want anything to happen to it. Anything bad.
Good.
at least.
Well, we better find a safe place to keep it while we're going into war.
I have a place if you want.
That
Cool.
works.
Oh.
Yeah, and you see her. Oh, I get because she's gonna cast it. Yeah, she's fine. You see her. Hold on. I gotta get the right. Just make sure I'm hitting the right spell. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry, hold on. Just making. Nope. Where is it? It's not Private Sanctum. Where is it? Damn it. When you have a wizard that knows a lot of spells.
Magnificent Mansion, is that one you're looking for?
No, because that won't do it. Spellbook. Where is it? Where is it? It's not Lehman's Tiny Hunt. Oh, there it is. Secret Chest. There it is.
Secret
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, she's got it. As she just kind of pulls. Okay, it's 4th level. That's why I couldn't find it.
Just casually dropping a 4th level.
Yeah, she does that. Look, she's a powerful wizard, all right? All right. As she... Why are you not clicking, damn it? D&D Beyond. I love the thing, but also pisses me off sometimes. There it is.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. All right. Basically, she pulls out a a tiny replica of something that appears to be a chest, and she just like puts it on the ground and just waves her hand over it real quick, and all of a sudden a 3 by 2 feet chest appears and just poop.
Ooh. Okay.
And she opens it and just goes, this will work, yes?
Yeah.
I guess it will work.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. And don't
Well-
worry, it will be safe, so.
Shall we go to
No.
war then?
It just occurred to me. Mel's got it harder than both of us. We didn't have to raise it from an egg. We got them when they're already hatched.
Yeah. I guess.
I guess we
We're
learned
gonna
how
start fresh.
You are all learning how to-
help you raise a child. It takes an adventuring party to raise a child.
You're not
Yeah,
raising
well-
my child, Bavine shouts.
I'm teaching him, apparently. Eventually. He's going to be
What?
my apprentice. Don't you remember what Vic said? I might
I'll
teach
teach-
him how to become like a monk or something.
just his
No, I'm gonna teach your child how to shoot a gun.
Oh,
his
God.
face when you just say that is just not indignant rage, but just like the just slants, not slants, but like just straight eyes and just like a straight mouth, like.
I give him a cool hat and like two handguns with like 6 shots each. Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
You thought we suggested that last time, Davim. I don't know why you're having such a big deal with it now.
I'll make sure to
Why
keep
are
my
you
baby dragon
vibrating?
away from you two.
So, Mallow,
Yeah.
are you gonna wait till it hatches, or are you gonna give it a name?
I mean,
I'll give it a name when it hatches. I think it's
Okay.
fair to have more time to think about it.
Granted, it took me a couple of weeks. It was more like a month before I got Aurora her name.
Weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to call you, but
Yeah.
you seem to fit very well with the Aurora Borealis.
Thank you. And by the way, as this is going on, Boomy, you feel something thud next to you.
and look.
It's heavy scale.
Oh, heavy scale.
That's a dragon. Actually, no, you don't have that, so you just no,
I understand it.
you don't.
That's why.
No, I understand it at least.
Mhm.
So
Kusna
I was just-
understands it.
I'll just
Yeah.
say this to Boomy. She said, "That's a dragon."
Yes, I am. She
Yep,
actually
that is a dragon.
yes, and actually Kuznat translate too and just goes, "Yes, I am a dragon." And heavy just scale just goes, "Adwa tuka," which basically I need to drink more tuka then.
Yeah.
I tell heavy scale. I told her so that I had a friend who was a dragon.
I will
Okay.
say that the message gets delivered.
Yeah.
All right.
I just cock my hips back and forth. I'll do doing like I told you so dance.
Yes. And as you do that, you all gather up your supplies and get ready to start carrying on. As the rest of the village starts to mobilize, you see a bunch of people start walking off with various different parts of bone armor and things like that off towards the side of the camp. You see Lockjaw come out fully geared and everything as he also starts to head off to that area. You guys start to collect your belongings. Vix goes off towards the other side of the camp as she says, "My army will be here soon."
Okay.
And eventually, as you guys make your way to where you guys entered the camp originally when you first started this trek many days ago, you see Lockjaw leading a car? No.
Just
No.
brings
He just pulls up and
Yeah.
Not only is the place-
what's a good dinosaur themed car?
Not only does this place run off with dinosaurs, but it also runs off fossil fuels.
Yeah, no, actually, it's a Ford Raptor. There you go.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
It's a legit car. Anyway, no, you see Lockjaw leading his Saurians with Sharptooth all decked out in just like bone armor that gives it kind of almost looking like spikes coming out of the hips. It's got just like this like a larger like Tyrannosaurus skull over it that seems to be cracked down the center so that it could actually fit on its head, you know, with extra teeth hanging down, its eyes peering through the other eye sockets. It's been painted in black and in black and red paint as well. You see that the group actually has a bunch of stegos coming with, seems to be some of the larger males, and you see people riding on the backs with like giant lances and seems to be getting ready. You see Heavy Scale with her broad maul just like swinging it around, getting ready to start. You also see a bunch of just different mages and things like that walking with staffs in a group where you see Brighthorn seems to be among them. And then you see coming from the other side, you see Vix and just an army of skeletons with a couple of zombies mixed in as she just seems to be walking in the front of it, her staff glowing with power, her hood thrown back, her hair whipping in the wind as they all approach you.
It's an army.
How do you do?
Today's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah. You all stand
I draw
there
my
and
sword
just
and point in the sky and just give out like a brief war cry.
Yeah. The Saurians join in. The skeletons rattle me bones. Yeah. Yes, and Lockjaw joins in, lets out his terrifying sharp tooth even joins in, just quaking the ground. Stegos don't seem to mind it, which is kind of interesting. As they all just let it go, and Victor's just like, all right, save it for when we get there to scare the enemy.
Roar.
I pull out the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Veen just goes, don't worry about that.
I'm saying, on our way there, if we hit that one pool of water that was magically healing, it might be a good idea to stock up on some of that.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
he pulls out, by the way,
Mm.
he pulls out a piece of bark that he got.
Oh.
I know the way.
Ha!
Ooh.
And we set off.
And as he begins to cast his spell and begin to walk, nothing bad happens, thank God. That is where we're going to call tonight's session.
Woo!
I'm sorry we're not
Yeah.
going as longer, but I feel like this is a great part to end it. Especially
Yeah.
considering
Yeah, no, that's
what's
fair.
coming next. But yes,
Yeah, no.
as some of you might have surmised, y'all level up.
Well, in that case, I do understand.
You do now, but I was playing it off. You didn't right then.
Oh, we level up.
Mm-hmm.
So I should roll.
I'm still getting used to the. I probably just assumed that I didn't understand. It registered in my brain what was said. I just didn't understand that I understood it.
True, very true. All right, so let's roll some hit dice, boys. I gotta roll.
Hell yeah!
I gotta roll some for Bavine.
Why? Oh my god!
Well, sorry, Kitrin.
Every single time I level up for my health, it's like, he's a 2. It's not a natural 1, so you don't get to reroll, but fuck you, he's a 2.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh my god, I hate this.
And what level are you taking it in?
I
A monk.
too, also.
Monk. I'm
Gotcha.
taking it in a monk.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. I'm
And I-
actually so angry right now.
I'm so-
Hey,
That's been the last
bad.
3 fucking level ups. Can I just take the average for what? Oh.
Hey, but don't feel bad. I rolled a 2 also.
And
Yeah,
then
but you
there's-
haven't done it for the last 3 times.
I rolled a 2 and a D10. It's even worse for me.
Hold on.
Oh well. How much extra?
Hey, Burn.
Look at
Yo.
Mallow. Fucking 11.
I will allow you
Yeah.
to re-roll it just this once.
Okay, cool.
Because
If
I
get
just,
a 1,
I
I'm
just
gonna
rolled
cry.
out a D100. I just rolled a 000.
I fucking hate everyone. I hate everything. I hate everything.
The average instead
I
of
think you should have
I
taken
am-
Barbarian.
I hate everything.
I'm sorry, man.
I
I will not take the reroll. I will take to keep my bed.
Dear. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Burnt.
I'm so
Level
mad.
14, baby.
Level
You have
14.
no idea how angry I am.
Boomy, you get some ASI stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you get ASIs. I'm sorry, that's why your dream was kind of like it was, or it's just like you just feel better about yourself. And you're more capable, you know?
I'm expecting the level up to come after we defeat the Storm King. not
Nah, you
before,
guys
but-
did a lot. You guys did a lot, all right?
Yeah.
That also just means I can make him that much stronger.
Oh no.
Which, Mallow, by the way, apparently I was reading stuff. You have an ability you have not yet used because it's not in your sheet.
Oh, I think I see what you mean.
Yeah, you got your new one, but yeah, you have Misty Escape, my boy.
Yeah.
You've never used that,
Nice.
so yeah, we need to get you that.
I
definitely.
nearly put a hole in my desk.
Oh my god.
Oh
Are you
no.
that angry? Man, he
I'm
channeled-
legitimately, legit angry. I hate that.
Also,
That's the 4th fucking time I've gotten a 2 on a fucking hit dice to try and the fucking universe hates me.
all right, Bavine.
This is gonna count, but I just want to see. Am I cursed? I hate you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It would have been funny if you roll a 2 again.
Dice are giving
No,
you
I'm sorry. I
movement.
gave him one reroll. I mean, and we are rolling, so unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Kitchen.
I'm glad that you gave me the reroll. I hate that this does fucking. Yeah, no.
I could take a feat instead
You
of a
could.
big.
You could, yeah. We would have to talk about it, but yeah.
I suddenly have a
For
headache.
sure. Well, yeah, you just raged. That was funny. I'm sorry. I laughed.
So yeah, Mallow, you have the
Yeah.
ability to read every language. I'm able to understand and talk every language.
Yep.
And did I understand your raging language?
You did, actually.
Yeah,
if you
but-
understand the language, you understand what I say, regardless of which language I'm talking.
I believe Burnt is cursing the gods who I am a part of. His name.
No,
and his
I'm
son.
cursing Will Wheaton because he somehow fucking cursed this website!
Oh, Wheaton.
Yeah. Good old Wheaton.
Alright.
Alrighty, but until then, Burnt, where can we find you?
Crying. You can find me over at twitch.tv/BurntSonic. I've been recently playing quite a bit of, actually, I might be playing something right after this, because someone has hit me up. I'll be playing some Ghost Hunter Corpse, maybe. I played Biped yesterday, which was a lot of fucking fun. Very cute game. And we played Gunfire Reborn and all that. I play with Zorn sometimes, so yeah. Never find me
Yeah. And I get drunk doing it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. And Fen and Mal, you guys still just here to have the funs, but
Yep.
don't have your own
Here to
stuff.
We're here to have fun and kick ass.
Yeah.
And we're all out of fun.
Oh no, you know what that means, Zorn. You better give some ass to kick next session.
Yeah. And speaking of kicking ass next session, hi, I'm Zorn. How you doing? I've been streaming a little bit more, hopefully I can get my mind about that and stuff like that and just getting it done. Again, I apologize for starting the stream late today. Apparently my body decided it was tired as all hell. I've woken up through it, which is great. But until then, if you guys like what we do, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I know I hate saying it because, it's like, oh, everybody does it. But it does work if if we do say it. So I just like to thank you guys for all the support recently. Again, we are literally, I just like to say this as well because I don't say it enough, 35 subscribers away from 200 right now, which is amazing. I never thought we'd get that far. So thank you guys so much for all the love you guys have been showing. Seriously means the world to us. But yeah, until then, as always, enjoy the show.